You know that feeling when you check the mail and there it is, that crisp, distinct envelope from your bank? There's just something incredibly satisfying about unboxing a brand new debit card. It's shiny, it's new, and, well, it represents your hard earned money. But right now, it's really just a piece of plastic. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to transform that piece of plastic into your most powerful everyday financial tool by walking through exactly how to activate your new Fifth Third Bank debit card. So the big question is, are you ready to unlock this new card and finally access your funds? Whether you literally just opened a new checking account, maybe you picked a custom design for your favorite sports team, or you're simply replacing an expired card, activation is step number one. We're going to walk through this beginner-friendly guide together, step by step, so you can start swiping, tapping, and shopping securely in absolutely no time. So the crucial point is that activation isn't just some meaningless administrative hurdle you have to jump through. Think of it as a vital digital security handshake between you and Fifth Third Bank. By activating your card, you're explicitly confirming that it made it securely into your hands and literally no one else's. This critical step enables those seamless everyday transactions while simultaneously locking in some really powerful fraud protection, ensuring your account is completely safeguarded right from the jump. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, prep for card activation. Second, 3 ways to activate. Third, troubleshooting common card issues. Fourth, securing your new card. And finally, final takeaways and support. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, prep for card activation. Before you even touch a keyboard or pick up your phone, let's just make sure your environment is completely set up for success. You really only need a few things right in front of you. First, obviously, have your new Fifth Third debit card handy, because you're going to need that 16-digit number, the expiration date, and the CVV security code on the back. Second, if you're planning to activate digitally, make sure you know your Fifth Third account login credentials, your user ID and password. And lastly, just ensure you have a reliable phone signal or a solid Wi-Fi connection. You definitely do not want your connection dropping right in the middle of verifying your identity. Oh, and before we get into the main activation methods, I do want to point out a super quick exception. Depending on the exact type of account you have, your card might look just a little bit different. For example, if you received a Fifth Third multi-benefit HSA card, the one with the large green cross on it, the dedicated activation number for that specific card is actually 1-866-898-9795. When you call, the system will just prompt you for your card details, your zip code, and then it'll let you set your PIN. So always double-check the sticker on the front of your specific card for the absolute most direct instructions. Moving right along to Section 2, 3 ways to activate. Now that we're prepped and ready to go, Fifth Third Bank actually gives you a few options, really letting you choose the channel that fits your personal lifestyle. Here is a quick breakdown. First up, we have the online or mobile app method. If you're already a digital banking user, this is virtually instant. Second is the phone method, which uses their automated interactive voice response system. This is incredibly fast and honestly great if you just aren't near a computer. And third, the in-branch method. This one is absolutely perfect if you just prefer sitting down with a real human being face-to-face to get everything sorted out. And this brilliantly illustrates just how easy digital banking has gotten. If you're taking the digital route with the Fifth Third mobile app, the whole process is incredibly straightforward. You literally just log in, locate your checking account, and tap those 3 little dots right next to it. From there, select Manage Card, and the app is going to display your inactive card. Just tap it, follow the quick on-screen prompts, and boom, your card is completely ready to use. And by the way, you can do the exact same thing on a desktop by logging into 53.com, navigating to services right under your balance, and hitting Card Management. But hey, maybe you haven't set up online banking quite yet, or you just prefer doing things over the phone. No problem at all. You can call the automated activation line directly at 1-800-621-2554. Actually, feel free to just pause this explainer right now if you want to give them a call. The automated system is just going to ask you to punch in your 16-digit card number and a few quick verification details to, prove you are who you say you are. Once that's done, the system updates the bank's core ledger instantly, meaning your card is good to go for purchases the absolute second you hang up. And of course, we have the tried and true method, simply walking into a branch. If you really want that personalized help, or hey, if you need to handle some other banking business anyway, just bring your new debit card and a valid photo ID right into any local Fifth Third branch. The banking staff there will be more than happy to activate the whole thing for you right there at the desk. Okay, let's pivot a bit to Section 3, troubleshooting common card issues. Because let's be real for a second, sometimes things just don't go exactly as planned. Maybe your card still hasn't arrived after the standard 7 to 10 business days, or worse, maybe you suspect it was actually lost in the mail, stolen, or somehow compromised. If you ever run into this kind of serious roadblock, you need to act immediately. Don't wait on this. Call the dedicated customer service support line specifically for lost or compromised cards at 1-866-671-5353. They'll instantly block that missing card so no unauthorized transactions can go through, and they'll get a brand new replacement issued to you right away. But get this, you can alternatively handle a lot of this troubleshooting directly from your smartphone without ever having to wait on a phone call. If you just navigate to your mobile app's profile menu, right under Manage Debit Cards, you actually have the power to report a card lost or stolen yourself. Doing this immediately locks down the card. The app is such a highly empowering tool for managing these little roadblocks efficiently and, most importantly, securely.
All right, moving on to Section 4, Securing Your New Card.
Okay, so you've successfully activated your card. Congratulations. But we're not quite done. Let's look at the sheer amount of control you actually have over your account security right out of the gate, so you can really maximize both safety and convenience. First thing you should absolutely do, add your new debit card to your digital wallet, whether that's Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay. This lets you make totally secure contactless payments with your phone for things like a quick morning coffee run. Next up, dive back into your app settings and configure Smart Shield transaction alerts. This way, you are instantly notified every single time your card is used. You should also seriously consider activating Identity Alert if you want that extra layer of peace of mind. And go ahead and enroll in paperless billing to keep sensitive financial documents completely out of your physical mailbox.
And here is a really fantastic pro tip for beginners. Once you've activated the card and set up those Smart Shield alerts, go make a small purchase right away. Go buy a pack of gum, grab a cup of coffee, or buy a really cheap digital download. This actually serves two huge purposes. First, it physically proves to you that the card and the PIN are working flawlessly. And second, it's going to immediately trigger your brand new transaction alert, confirming for sure that your security safety net is up and actively functioning.
And finally, Section 5, Final Takeaways and Support.
We have covered a whole lot of ground today, so let's just quickly summarize this journey. To recap, activating your Fifth Third debit card isn't optional. It's a mandatory step that unlocks both your funds and that absolutely crucial zero liability fraud protection. Remember, you have total freedom to activate via the mobile app, the web portal, the automated phone line, or just in person at a branch. If you ever have any general questions about your account moving forward, their main customer service number is 1-800-972-3030. And just as a quick professional disclaimer here, while we've covered all the standard procedures today, banking policies can and do occasionally update. So always be sure to consult Fifth Third Bank's official resources or your local branch for personalized assistance regarding your very specific account conditions. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. Now that your card is fully activated, fully secure, and ready to go, it really leaves us with an interesting thought, doesn't it? It's kind of amazing just how much financial power and security is now packed into a single piece of plastic, or even just sitting right there in your digital wallet. As banking becomes more and more frictionless, what crazy new security features do you think they'll introduce next? While we wait to see how the industry evolves, I'd love to know in the comments, what is the very first thing you plan to purchase with your brand new card? Thank you so much for joining me to master your finances today, and hey, enjoy using your new card.